that Sony started 2 years ago, where they knew that PSN sucked in comparison to Xbox Live. No story there. So in order to keep you around, they started a rewards program where you'd give them money, $5 a month, $20 for 3 months, or $50 for a year, and every week they would give you freebies. Mostly free games. Free games with an asterisk. You would keep them so long as you were part of their plan. So if you bought a 1 year and a day after you got that free game, the game would be over. But so long as you renewed the next day or whenever you want that game, and anything else you downloaded in that, well, would be there. To that, it gets kind of confusing, but anything you buy, they also discount purchases from games in the store. So say, I don't know, a DLC to a game you wanted was out, it would be at a discounted price for you. If you bought it at that discounted price, it would always be yours, because no matter what price it was, you paid for it. So they'll always let you keep that. This service has been the death of my PlayStation 3 and anything Sony that
and hard drive.
It's exactly my point.
Just the hard drive.
It gives you so much nonsense.
Well, was it Microsoft started doing this too?
Microsoft. See, I'm going to get to that.
We'll get to that later.
It's completely useless.
Yeah,
but Sony has, with me, I have 2 years plus of just free games. So the fact that when I bought my Vita, the reason why I don't have a 3DS is when I got my Vita, Sony gave me the Uncharted game, Wipeout, a couple of indie games, every PS1 game you could think of, every Resident Evil I know for a hand, and some other stuff. Just day one, as soon as I bought my Vita, just for being a PlayStation Plus member. But going back again, it just takes so much space. Kingdom of Amalur. Reckoning just came out this Tuesday. The game released last year, maybe even before that.
Last year.
It was the 505 Studios or 589 Studios.
505.
505 Studios. The last game they released before they shut down.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It was sadly that game was really good. It was like what I wanted.
I wanted to get that day one. Yeah.
It was really good. Like it still is. It's
so good.
It's what I wanted Fable 2 and 3 to be. I like Fable 2. It's really good.
Wait, what?
Fable 1 was awesome. Fable 2 and 3 were not.
I thought you just said Fable 3 was awesome. I was about to smack the shit out of you.
It's 38 Studios, not 505.
38. Okay. 38. 505 Studios is whatever, but
yeah, I think it was
38 Studios.
When you have a studio, that's just a number. It's.
And but the game is really good, and it just released, but it's 13 gigs. So imagine a new 13 gig game coming out every day for 2 years. Your hard drive is going to weep.
That's like my Rock Band.
Because Sony has this stupid architecture with their system where you need double the amount of space as per the game that you're going to download. Because whereas Xbox, I'll give it to Microsoft for that. When you download the game, it installs while it downloads. So when it's done, it's playable. For Sony, you have to download the game, so you need the 13 gigs there. And then it needs the additional 13 gigs to install the game. And then it'll delete the 13 gigs there. So you need 26 just for that.
Yeah.
So imagine 26 gigs every week because there's a new game. The catch is every other week, a prior game will be removed from the free game collection. So you'd either at least have to attempt to download it so it's always in your history, so you can always download it whenever you want.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to download every game.
That's what people and that Microsoft users do.
Yeah,
they have a free game with it every first day of the month and 16th day. And then you could just start the download, and then you don't have to download all the way, and you can always come back to it anytime you want to download it. Now
this is the problem that I had with it. They won me over at E3 when they didn't. When they said that they would do this PlayStation Plus thing on Xbox. It was like, awesome, about time. Now it should be better than PlayStation Plus. You're getting the same games, only Xbox Live is better. Yeah. Then they release it, and it's crap.
Yeah, what was it?
The first game was like...
First game was... No. First game was Defense Grid, which was an arcade game.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Second game was Crackdown, I believe.
Crackdown, yes.
Third game was Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
Fourth game was Dead Rising 2.
Okay.
Fifth game was... and then this is where GTA Online comes out. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, the first one.
First Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah.
It's not a bad game, but...
not a bad game, but...
This one, I think it was Might and Magic, I believe.
Might and Magic. 2012. No, it was Planeswalkers. Yeah.
No, Magic 2013.
Yeah.
No, then it was Might and not Might. It's called Might and Magic. Okay. It's I can't remember the name of it exactly. And then what everybody's been waiting for was Halo 3. Is the 16th.
Now this is what I can't like. I'm not saying that PlayStation Plus is better, even though it is.
I think it is.
I'm saying that
I like
the
PlayStation
games
better.
that like they'll for one, they don't give you 2 games a month. They give you like 12.
Yeah.
And every week they change they give you like another 3, take off another 3. They keep changing it. But the game's like, so you'll get Uncharted 3, which is the last Uncharted.
Yes.
So it's the most recent. There's a Halo 4. There's Halo Wars. There's a Halo ODST. There's so many after 3. They give you 3. Maybe that's their favorite one. I don't know. But
Well, was it 3?
you're
Halo
not
3?
playing 3 anymore.
Well, no.
You're playing 4. Why
My
did they get 4?
my personal opinion is, yeah, they should have did 4 because it's gotten to the point where
no one's buying it.
no one's buying it
Buying it,
anymore.
no.
Reach they want to stay the way the hell out of there.
Which is
Which
Reach
is sad because Reach is
Reach
actually
is not a bad.
It's
in
not a
fact,
bad
it's
game.
probably one. I think I like 3 Reach and then 4 and then ODST. 2. No, 1.
Reach I did not like.
I like 1 the best. I like it.
Reach was
2 was the best.
2 was no 1 was the best.
One
Halo
was the best.
2 was the
Halo
best.
2 was the best. Game wise, play wise,
Yeah.
easy.
Easy.
Yes.
Halo
Easy
1 began
and-
and perfect.
The story was
Yes,
fine.
the story. Yes.
It's Halo
That's
2.
not what you
All right,
thought.
Halo 2 from a competitive wise or fun wise.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it from competitive
Okay,
wise.
then
Halo
yeah,
2
Halo 2
was
is
good.
good.
Halo 3 was good.
Yes.
Reach and 4 have hit the MOG
haven't hit
doesn't
the
want it
mix.
anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
yeah.
no, it's just that you're getting garbage. You have to pay for it, and what sucks the most is this ends the end of this year, whereas PlayStation Plus is continuing forever.
No. It's ending this year, but you keep them.
No, you keep
them. Yeah,
you keep Crackdown 1, Crackdown 2's out. You keep Halo 3.
Crackdown 2 sucks.
Halo 5's coming out. You just saw the trailer to 5.
Yeah.
You keep Planeswalkers 2013, 2015 is going to come out next year. Like, it's
Well,
so...
2014's out, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I mean,
it's completely...
It's-
I mean, I suppose.
Now, free is free, and you have
Yes.
to have Xbox Gold to get that. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm complaining over, like, I'm
Yeah.
picking straws.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
but, like,
I just going
there's no point for this. They already
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
Xbox Live subscribers. PlayStation Plus is the better deal, and they're not...
Well, if you
doing
notice,
it.
for the past year or so, Microsoft and Sony, well, mostly
Microsoft
Microsoft
has
has
been
been
tanking. Microsoft has been falling, bro. We
Yeah.
need to have this for another podcast, but I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
Final verdict: PSN or Xbox Live's Gold free stuff.
Well, yeah, just for free. If
This
you want
isn't
free
even
stuff,
a damn question. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no. PSN or Xbox
Plus,
Gold.
what do you
no,
think?
no. See, that's 2 different things. Xbox Live is better than PSN.
It is.
There's no argument.
There's no argument
But
there. No.
Gold
I-
and this Xbox Live.
I thought we went over that Xbox Live was only good because of party chat system.
no, Xbox
No.
Live is
and because they didn't get hacked.
you install things, they install better.
Yes, they do. Because of the
Um,
cloud.
But no, you're gonna say you don't get hacked. Fine.
Yeah.
The turn to that is you will never get your credit card off of Xbox.
no, I have.
You have to call them to cancel.
No,
it.
no,
You
no,
have to
no,
do-
no,
Alright,
no.
go ahead.
I've personally done it myself.
Yeah.
You go on the
online.
Xbox.com.
Yeah.
You put in the remove credit card, and it's
Uh-huh.
like yes, and I remove my credit card.
Okay. You
Okay.
know, in certain states that doesn't even work.
Yeah, because
There's like it's not that easy.
I know.
The question is like, you have to go. This is just going through semantics, but
yes.
I'm still saying that as a service, Xbox Online is more structurally sound
Yes.
and
Yeah.
faster
Yes.
than PSN.
Yes.
A lot,
But everything is behind a paywall, and this is bullshit. You have to pay $6 a month to pay Netflix.
Yeah,
I can do that on my phone.
yeah, I know. Microsoft has gone the point of let's throw
It's monetize
everything.
and then as a kickback, they're like, "Oh, here's Halo 3." I'm like, "What the fuck?" To me,
Well,
like,
people
if
were-
you already have your money, there's no need for
people
it.
are not complaining because I think, say Halo 7 was out. If it
Yeah.
was choice between 4 or 3, people would want 3.
For nostalgia,
I would think.
but you're not nostalgic now. Halo
But it's
3
still
is-
better playing.
Halo 4 is better playing.
No, it's not.
It's a better game.
It's not.
It's a better game.
I don't
Halo 3
know.
is a better-
Are we looking
Halo
at it
3
from single player or
All right,
multiplayer?
we're gonna get into something else again.
yeah, we
But
will.
anyway,
But yeah,
there's no argument here. It's PSN Plus. Anyway,
Yes.
I wanted to do something before we leave, since this is going to be something staple.
yeah.
All you interneties, Websters, and JIT heads,
Websters.
if you would like to contribute, next week we'll go over some answers as to what you say to this question I'm about to pose, but I would like your input on this. So, what is... Well, before I get to that question, actually, I want every week for there to be a random question that we bring up and we discuss, and then I'll ask it to you guys and you answer again. This week, since we just started it, I'll ask the easiest question. What's your favorite game? And why?
Of any
system ever made ever.
Any.
Why? What makes you be a gamer?
And don't be a smartass. Don't be
a
like
smart-
I mean,
don't be like a game no one has ever heard
Don't be
of.
a Mesos kid to like, you know.
Let it be something that came out that you played that you like that you're invested in. So I know, Daniel. Do you know what yours is?
Favorite?
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, you give it some thought. Don't take too long.
Yeah.
I'll jump in. I think my favorite game ever. It's a toss. It would either be between Lion King for Sega Genesis or Ape Escape 1 for PS1. They're just so. It's just the pinnacle of video game. It's just fun.
Yes.
Something you can't do in real life. Something that's vibrant. Something that's colorful. Something you can put in. Always start from level 1 and not finish until you beat the game. And the challenge is there. The story, whether or not it's there or not, I mean, it does have one, but you don't really care. You just want to sit down and play. Like, you just want to play.
Yes.
And nothing has captivated me. Granted, you've gotten your experiences like Heavy Rain and... I mean, this gen, of course, easily my favorite game is Metal Gear Solid 4. But that's based off of playing Metal Gear 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
But 4 was just perfect in every single way, but...
As much people criticize of cutscenes, but
I didn't see any criticism. I mean, it got silly.
Yes.
The cutscenes were long, yes. The ending was an hour long, yes. And
that's Metal Gear staple, everybody. That's a Metal Gear staple.
I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but
Except Peace Walker. I don't think it had an hour long cutscene.
Peace Walker?
I don't think it had an hour.
Metal Gear 3? Is that Peace Walker? No, that was the Vita one. PSP one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't think that did, because
you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that game was good too.
Yeah.
No worries.
All the Metal Gears are good, but
Okay.
no, I loved it. But I think it was to pick. It's hard. I would probably say.
Personally, I would probably choose. What was your first game?
It was Metal Gear. Oh, my bad. Ape Escape and Lion King.
Lion King.
I've played both of those games actually.
I'm going through every level right now.
I would personally go Ape Escape. I would say personally Ape Escape.
Ape Escape, 300 monkeys, secrets, 2-player modes.
And the rival was actually
the rival grinds were pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The megalomaniacal monkey Spencer, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good villain.
Who was voiced by Ash Ketchum, I believe, right?
No, I think the kid maybe.
Yeah.
Spike.
Spike.
Whatever.
It was Spike. Yeah,
It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, you have to come back to me. It's either between those two or Metal Gear for me, but
I'm torn between 3. Shenmue on the Dreamcast.
Oh, it's so
good. That is
4 discs.
They
awesome.
teased me because I believe they said they were going to announce it for the Xbox Live Arcade.
Because you couldn't find Lucky Hit.
Yeah, well, they were like, we have it done. We'll release it when we feel like it.
The Sailors.
Yeah.
For any sales, dude. I would always work the job just so I can get the Sega. I always had a routine: go home, get those little thing, and they're like, oh, I finally saved up for a Genesis. Yes.
There was a Genesis.
It was a Saturn.
There was a Saturn.
Sega Saturn. Yeah. And I would just be like, once I got to that point, I was like, yes, I'm playing a game in a game.
To play the game, and it was a 4.
Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud. Yeah, 2.
I've played that game probably 5 times, and just had fun with it no matter what.
Yeah.
And then Kingdom Hearts.
Which one?
Yes.
Take your answers carefully.
Yes.
Take your answers very carefully, my friend.
Oh boy. It might be 1.
It had to.
It had to be 1.
2. I was
so confusing.
2 was like bullshit.
2 was bullshit because the what was it when I
nobody.
Oh my god. When I kicked in 2, I'm like, oh, this kid. All right, when is Sora coming in? 4 hours in the game.
Yeah, I actually like that. But I didn't get anything where he fights. What's his name? Not Rock. When Roxas fights, the guy?
Axel. Yeah.
And then for no reason he brings it out. For no reason.
That is my favorite scene because I'm fighting. He's like, and Axel's like, 2. I'm like, yes.
For no reason though. It was no. You didn't even know you could have one.
Yeah.
No, because the game was like,
the game deemed it so.
Yeah,
but I mean, it did have its points.
If you played the other games, which I didn't, or if you read the books, which I
books,
didn't,
3DS games,
all the movies.
Yeah, you probably get an idea.
You slept over at his house the night he was making it, and you found out why. Like I hate.
And then what was it? It was the scene where he versus 100 Heartless at that one moment. At that time,
nobody.
It was Heartless.
There was Silver. Or was it Silver or Black?
No,
they were black.
They were black.
That was good. And then Tron.
The Tron part was my favorite.
I love Tron.
But I hated the Wait, no, this is your favorite game. I did. I hated the summons because in part 1, the genie one was perfect.
Oh yeah.
I would just summon him just to see that movie scene.
Yeah.
The Lion King one was perfect. I forgot the other.
And then when he versed Sephiroth in first is way better than second.
I got my ass whooped so bad because it just said question mark. It didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So played it. I'm like, all right, I'm ready for another Ice Titan, and then One Winged Angel. I'm like, oh my God.
I was like, this bitch.
He came.
And then I'm like, I spent all day trying to get some strategies against him, and I know I got to the point where I actually beat him every time.
It was fun. I mean, not to jump in or anything, but I think that was my favorite moment of the last gen. Was last gen being PS2, GameCube, Xbox One.
Yes,
was when
Sephiroth.
I found out that Sephiroth was the final boss, final gladiator arena fight. So I knew that I wanted to have the ultimate weapon to fight him.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But you had to farm for it. By the time I got the ultimate weapon, I was level 99, which is the max level.
Yeah.
So I wanted Sephiroth to be my max level kill because he would be the ultimate peak. There was nothing after that.
Yeah. Yes.
So I farmed it until I got to level 99 while getting those materials. Made the weapon. Went back, fought Sephiroth. This was me on my own. There was no game facts here, nothing, no strategy guide.
No.
Found out how to input the. There was like a way where he would hit you while you were healing.
You throw the elixir, and it's still matter. You get hit, and
then it would heal you right after that. I learned that through playing. Beat him finally, killed him last blow, level 99. Learned everything. It was the best feeling ever because it was like I've completed this game. Only for 2 to come and say.
Two tries.
I beat him level 67. Anyway,
I'm not wasting my time.
You said it was a toss between 3 games. It was
Shenmue, Dark Cloud 2. If no one has heard of Dark Cloud though,
actually, it was pretty popular.
Dark Cloud 1 wasn't bad until you fought, and then you're
everything broke.
Yeah, the problem was 1, and then if you play 2, and then try to go back to 1, it's like
you couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Huh?
So much better.
Then if I were to remove Kingdom Hearts, it would be probably Final Fantasy X. But 10 is my favorite Final Fantasy. Screw 7. I know. I like 7.
Here's Kevin. Kevin, this Shoemaker.
No, you can't be like, 7 was the best and not have an explanation why. You can't just say, Sephiroth's the best villain because he killed Aerith.
Fuck that. Fuck that. You got Kefka who destroyed the entire world.
Like the best villain. Yeah, Kefka has the ability to destroy the world. Sephiroth does not.
He didn't do shit. No, he didn't do shit.
Yeah. He was trying to fuck up the live stream.
He was trying, but he failed. And
10 had a better story, I thought.
You know what I just remembered? The villain in 10-2 was a piano.
Really? No. 10-2's
villain was
it was the ghost.
10-2's villain was a piano played by a ghost. Kevin.
Okay, let's.
No, it was
Kevin. It was a giant piano.
It was
played by the ghost.
Okay, let's stop that.
10-2 was fan service. We all know it.
We know it.
End of story.
Anyway, let's stop that.
Okay, but yeah, Kevin.
Best game Shenmue.
That's a good one.
More. I never played 2 though.
2 was a good game.
2. I always wanted to play 2.
Was it? No, it wasn't Pachinko. It was the one where you dropped the ball and it went through the.
I think that was Pachinko.
That was Pachinko. That was Lucky Hit.
I'm trying to think of Gintama because that guy would always go to Pachinko.
This guy, anyway. All right, what's your favorite?
Okay, so my favorite comes down to earliest memory from the Super Nintendo era. That was the first I actually owned a game console ever, and it was Donkey Kong Country. That was a game.
That's a good game.
Yeah, because that was the first game I ever played in my childhood, and I remember playing all the way through, all the way to the last boss, and I felt. It was just the best feeling ever. And I actually really loved the roller coaster scene in the mine.
My cart.
Yeah,
Minecart mayhem.
That was the best time ever.
That was one. And you just scream. There was that one bullshit fucking jump. They go down this way. They had a stupid card at the end. You always lose.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love that level.
And that's it. There was also this area where there was literally barrels that had like traffic light.
Yeah,
the stop and go station.
Yeah.
Also, it took me like 2 years to realize you could just go through the entrance.
Yeah.
And skip the level.
Yeah. And you
needed to. That thing was too hard.
But why would you skip it?
Yeah.
You couldn't play it. You're like 7, and every time you just die.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then not to mention the level with no ground but barrels.
Oh,
and beast. All over the fucking place. Like there's no other way to go across
Donkey
it.
Kong is easily,
Donkey Kong is the originator of barrels.
Donkey Kong is my favorite Nintendo property.
Yeah.
I've never owned
Donkey
anything
Kong.
besides a Game Boy
Yeah.
and a Wii. That was Nintendo-wise, but Donkey Kongs are the only Nintendo games
Yeah.
that I've actually
Yes.
beaten, I think.
Yeah, I mean that was like the first Nintendo
It's like
character.
Pokemon game.
Yeah, that was the first Nintendo character I got exposed to before Mario. I was like, who the heck is this red guy? Oh, that's Mario.
I
Okay.
still laugh because Donkey Kong 64 has the Kong family, and one of them is wearing like a perfect suit with no pants, and I just laugh. It's like Chunky Kong. He has like a corduroy vest, a tie, a hat, and no pants. I'm like,
No
what?
pants.
Yeah.
And then you think about it, Donkey Kong just has a tie.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, and the second game that I had in mind it was a Secret of Mana game, but that was only released in Japan. So but that was long after I had a PlayStation and my Super Nintendo got busted, and the usual. So I was playing on the emulator. It was Secret of Mana 3.
I've heard
And I
that
remember
game.
that one being one of the most difficult Square games I ever played in my life because the boss battles were unforgiving, so freaking unforgiving to you. They'll do like this bullshit magic attack that will one hit kill your entire team. And so for a tank fighter class that you have in your team, and you have to use your item to revive them. But however, you have like a maximum of 9 to use, so you have to make sure that as soon as they die, go to the main and just revive them as soon as possible. But the thing I liked about it was how you start the game. You can start the game with any characters, or like they're all different classes. Like there's a Jagu class, there's a fire class, there's a night class. And each of them it's just like a male and a female basically. They all like a specialties. And however, depending on who you pick as the first character, the story will completely change towards the end.
Nice.
Towards the end. Each of them have like their own respective final boss to face off and stuff like that. And I realized that when I did my second playthrough, like I felt I had like an all male cast with a knight, and you starts off like he's being like the knight to the king or something like that, and then this wizard will kind of beat your ass up, and your motivation is to I'm going to kick his ass basically. And then you meet your damn team partner on your way here, like you meet the fire clan who like I'm come for a werewolf clan, and they like to beat up and kill people and all that kind. I made a friend with a puppy. However, my dad killed the puppy, and I was really pissed off at my dad.
So he hates video games because his puppy died.
Yeah, basically. And then you meet this rogue class and who got accused of murder with his best friend and stuff like that. And yeah, later on, the boss battles. I mean, the game is pretty much a standard.
RPG.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much RPG. Like it was back when Square were really doing their own thing and innovating. Like it's real time combat, and there's like an overworld structure where. No, actually, that's not an overworld. The only overworld that you reach is when you be able to fly with this creature, but that's way later in the game. You can literally travel over the world at your own will. You pick up a ship, you can go to the other end of the world and be in town, and then just to go and look for spirits and stuff like that. But it was actually really, really freaking good. And when I finished the game, I was like, oh, and it was actually really nice. Like it was really touching. Like, oh, that's actually really nice. Like. After all that bullshit you went me through, like you got a little lip happy out. Well, you better anyway because those ninjas killed the crap out of me. Like you face all these ninjas in the castle, that'll do this move, that one hit kill you, literally. Like
They're
you
ninjas.
can't do anything.
They're ninjas.
Yeah, they're ninjas. But
They know where to kill you.
they know how to kill you, but then you gotta be like, fuck.
They're like Nenji. They know where to hit you.
They will kill you. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go to those ninjas for nothing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Secret of Mana 3. You should check that out on the emulator if you have one.
That's the third one.
Yeah.
Are they continuations or are they like separate entities?
Well,
like Final Fantasy?
most of them are on the handheld platform. Like there's a Secret of Mana on the DS, also on the Game Boy Advance, that's pretty much it. And so far, I've been handing it to new since then.
Okay.
And then for my third favorite, Onimusha,
Onimusha.
the first one. That was one of the first Capcom games I actually really enjoyed so much. Like, how it started was so beautiful. Like, you're a samurai and there's zombies coming after you. Do you know how to attack? Fuck no! Figure that shit out for yourself.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and then that was the first I watched it on the PS2, and once again my parents made the mistake of not giving me a memory card, so you know,
I remember the days of memory cards.
I mean, I don't want to get too bad into that.
Yeah.
I do remember I bought Final Fantasy. I saved up my money, got a PS1 Final Fantasy, played it up to the reactor boss fight. Boss killed me and Barrett. I didn't have a memory card. I literally I looked like this.
You were crying. Please say you were crying.
I got out of my bed, took $15, walked out of my house to the video store, bought the fake bootleg memory cards. I was like, no. And I just went back home and restarted the game. I was like, no. Just that one death. I was like, this is not going to be my PlayStation experience.
No.
And then that memory card, of course, corrupted all my data because it was the fake ones, but I can at least save.
Yeah, at least you could save, yeah.
But yeah, that's good. Going back on that, though, I don't want to take too much long, but I'm going to go back. My favorite, I want to say, is definitely going to be Metal Gear. So I was thinking about it. The emotional investment that I had in it, the last boss fight for Metal Gear, if you haven't played it, you're not.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 1?
Metal Gear 4.
Metal Gear 4.
The last
Alright.
boss fight
Yeah.
in Metal Gear Solid 4 was you against not your brother. You were fighting Ocelot. It was kind of your brother at the whatever.
Let's say he's technically,
Anyway, the last
yeah.
boss fight was between you and your brother, and every time it's a fist fight high up. I think it's high up somewhere, and every time you knock your brother down, he gets up, but he changes his fight style into another boss from a previous Metal Gear.
Oh.
We probably love that.
So you'll hit him down. He's fighting like himself. You'll punch him. He'll come back up as Solid is from Metal Gear 2. You knock him down, he comes back up, he plays like your father did in the other ones. You knock him, he comes back up, he plays like the boss did in Metal Gear 3, Solid 3. He'll always change.
Yeah.
And the music will change with him, so it'll be the final theme of every game you have ever played in every Metal Gear ever, and you're fighting every boss at once every time you knock him down. With contextual shit hidden in. Like, there's a part where you'll two will grapple, and if you don't get out of his grapple quick enough, he'll give you a kiss on the cheek just to piss you off. And it'll be stuff like that all the time. It's like a brother having fun with his brother while fighting every other boss. It is so good. I have only played that boss fight twice.
Only twice.
Once when I played the game through, the second time just to remember how good it was, and I didn't finish it, and never again. I don't want to play that scene more than twice, to dilute how great it was to me. So I'm gonna say that.
It's always the brotherly love rivalries
It was so
that
good.
are always good.
Except Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry with 3 had Dante versus Virgil,
I loved it.
and he literally played that fight.
Because we're supposed to exit. We're like at 5 hours now. But
Yeah, I
Daniel,
know.
what was better to you? The ending to Devil May Cry? No, the reveal in Devil May Cry 1, or the boss fight in Devil May Cry 3?
The review?
Because the reveal when you killed Nello Angelo,
Yeah.
third time,
Yeah.
you found out he was your brother.
Yeah.
The level after, I think. Yeah, the
So
beginning of that level, you unlock the sword.
Yeah.
That is my favorite transformation scene.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's a favorite. Like, he just like a panoramic view for 30 seconds right after you found out you just killed your brother. You combine his sword,
And then,
your
then
sword,
the amulet.
your sword with his amulet,
Yeah.
and it becomes this demonic, like, breathing sword that transforms every time you swing.
Yeah.
It is such a good revelation.
Yeah,
and then in 3, you fight your brother way before this happens.
Yeah.
But that's when the revelation
like
happens.
The gateway to hell or something.
Yeah.
So which one do you think was better? Because I'm honestly confused. I don't know.
I don't know either, because I have to say that
Capcom, this is what you did.
This is what you did back then.
This is your legacy.
Yeah, this was your legacy. I mean, back then you actually just say, "I got the power." That's not how I
That
felt.
was so good.
Good, yeah.
Oh, but I don't
and then that ended scene in 3. I actually felt
Slap.
I just felt a lot more touched than what I saw in the reboot when it was like, "I love you," but I'm like, no, he didn't have to say fucking words, but like, he just had to such a sound like, "Yeah, I'll see you later." I was like, damn. I don't even know what to say about the relationship, but I love them for that. Like, that's what I was
Guys, if you're bored after this podcast, go
Anyway,
go YouTube Devil May Cry DMC Dante versus Virgil boss fight modded for PC. It is the greatest. It is the greatest mod. You'll thank me. Trust me.
Speaking of which, I one and only viewer, Buster, that says that his favorite game was Wind Waker and Ridge Racer 4.
Ridge Racer 4 was easy.
Yes.
No, I like 3. 4 was, I'm not even fucking. 4 was the best. I still remember the yellow case, still good. Wind Waker.
Yes.
I almost own every Zelda. I've not beaten anyone, so I can't talk.
Sadly.
I mean,
they're so hard. I don't know how you do it. It's so hard.
I mean, the only one I can say I beat was because Chris was around. I was actually playing the game for it was Ocarina of
I
Time.
couldn't do it. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I beat all of them.
Twilight Princess. You had to catch a fish with a rod you didn't have to give it to a cat so that he would do something so the owner would give you something that, like, it's so convolutedly confusing. I can't do it. I'm
Guys
sorry.
are nubs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the games are good, and Wind Waker,
Wind Waker was good.
Oh my god, it's a kiddie game and it looks like art.
I remember that.
Who's this Tingle guy? He's
Yeah.
molesting me. And the
Yeah.
game was really, really good. So
Yeah, it was actually really good.
good
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah. Then we re-released it for the HD, which turned out to be pretty good.
It's
It's because
I'm
of the
not
exploration
spending no
value.
$380-something damn dollars on that Wii U for a golden but
No,
it's a good
you
option.
can't. I mean, the only game that caught my attention on the Wii U was that Project
And
X game.
that's kind of
Yeah.
pissed me off a bit that they're re-releasing. No, they're making a sequel to Link to the Past.
Yeah.
But you play as like Chalk now. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Because you do that in what's that? That PS3.
Oh,
that
right.
Xbox Live arcade game. It's like a Chalk. No.
No, it was graffiti actually.
Yeah,
it was graffiti. It was Sideways New York.
Sideways New York. You
that's
play
me.
as graffiti. So
Literally.
it's not something new that they're doing. You played as a kid. You got thrown to the wall.
No, it's
So-
it's not anything new.
Now you can just do that when you press a button. I'm like, okay, but
Yeah, they didn't make it.
whatever. I mean, it'll be a good game. since
It will
then.
be.
Don't
I
mess
mean,
around.
it's a 3DS game on top of that. So
Oh man,
yeah,
we got to talk about consoles next time.
we
Oh, my
we
God,
definitely
there's so
do.
much to say.
But yeah, he said that he loved Ridge Racer 4 because he also going to drum and bass. That's a genre in music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All I remember is that one time. Ridge Racer.
Yeah.
I just kept the
Did
title on.
Cloud say I don't sound how deaf to me?
Yeah, I don't know. That's actually a match. So
What did he say?
FF Cloud, he was saying, in terms I can hear you guys just fine. Kevin, you don't sound high def to me. I don't know what that means. But
I don't know that.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants your voice. I think you have I think he likes you.
maybe
He
I don't know.
wants your voice to
Yeah.
be sexy. I don't think it's my voice sexy.
Yeah,
anymore.
and Buster mentioned that he just loved fighting the old guy in Wind Waker.
Old guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Who,
Ganondorf.
Is it?
I mean, Ganondorf's in the game, but
Yeah, I know. I mean, how you kill him too was kind of messed up, but
they still. I don't. I see how you killed him. I don't see it being messed up.
yeah,
Just throwing that out there, internet.
yeah.
Majora's Mask was the best.
It sure is.
And it
actually.
was
No, Majora's Mask is the scariest
I
It
don't-
one.
was the worst, and it was the best.
It was
The moon.
the moon. The moon.
Everything wanted to kill you.
The
Everyone
moon.
was gonna
If
die.
the moon
You
wants
had
to
no
kill
time to do
you,
nothing.
you are.
And then there was this one. If anybody could link on this page when you're done watching it, there was this synopsis of why somebody said Skull Kid was the worst villain out of all of the Zelda games.
Yeah.
And I haven't beaten it to say firsthand why, but it went along the line something like, of all the main antagonists in any Zelda game, he was the only one who did evil because he wanted to. There was no I wanted to rule the world. There was no I hate you, you have to die. It was just pure Joker, I'm doing this because I can evil. He didn't talk, he didn't. And then when you stabbed him in the end, when he had the like transformation up until the last fight, when you would fight him when he was becoming the boss battle at the end,
Yeah.
he would like laugh when you stabbed him, and his like form would contort and all that. It was weird. It was a very good read. If anyone could find that, please link
Yeah.
it. But I do
Yeah.
like that fact. Like out of everybody, it was a little kid with a mask who
Yeah.
just wanted to kill destroy the world for no reason.
But,
Absolutely none.
but then
I
again-
find that scary.
But yeah, but then again, Final Fantasy has a villain like that.
Who?
Kafka.
Kafka.
It was Kevin.
Bring up Kafka.
I
He's not-
can't.
he doesn't have a big sword. He doesn't have any personality.
I know.
He's a
but
clown.
Come on, how could you miss that?
Ah.
He's a clown, man.
You know,
And your main
Nobuo
character is a
Uematsu
monkey.
says that his favorite is
Oh.
6 and the best music is 6, but
Oh yeah, he's
6.
about to specify say it was the fisherman who he be fighting Wind Waker. Do you know who that
I
is?
know.
The only guy I remember is when you play the mini games and he whips out the thing. He's like, oh, R. That's the other guy.
Arr.
I got nuts on
You
that.
guys are retarded.
Yeah, I got.
Um,
So, but yeah, so to finalize that, I say my favorite right now is Donkey Kong.
yes,
No matter how I look at it, because
Shenmue.
the every level that I played was the
So-
one that I remember the most and the one that I just cherish so much in my heart because It's just so good.
So Donkey Kong 64.
No,
No,
Donkey
Kong.
Super
Nintendo.
Country.
Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo.
Right.
Yours was.
Metal Gear 4.
So
Solid
that's
4.
PS3, and mine's Dreamcast.
Yes, Dreamcast.
So we're basically
you're missing the 128-bit. No, PS1 era.
You're missing
32-bit.
Yeah, we're missing 32-bit.
32-bit. That doesn't matter.
well, I did mention PS2
It's just
games.
your favorite game. It didn't have
It's
to
just
be.
your favorite game ever.
Yeah,
That,
it
like,
doesn't
that's,
matter. Like I'm telling you.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is your favorite game, your
Challenge
favorite console.
Anybody right now, go and play the ostrich level in Lion King and get back at me.
Holy shit, yeah.
I will pay you $5
Yeah.
if you can do it. Like you won't.
This
This was back in the day when you were a kid and you had the power to just put up with bullshit like that.
Yes,
like
you-
that is Dark
like-
Souls.
Dark Souls.
That is Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
is Disney form.
Is that stage?
Yeah.
This is part
Yeah.
where the ostrich, it tells you where the jump or the duck,
Yeah.
but they just stop telling you.
All of a
and
sudden-
you just have to know whether to jump or to duck, and then they fake you. Like it's so much garbage.
Yeah, like-
but every time you die, you lose a life. You lose all your lives. The game's over. There's no continues. It's like it's so much garbage.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Exactly, you will
It's
love it.
good anyway.
I guess that's
And-
like why I
and-
enjoy Dark Souls, because this reminds me of the good old time when.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll-
we'll stop
we'll
right
say
there. I mean,
Dark
I was
Souls.
playing Demon Souls yesterday, and
I just said we're not doing any souls.
We're no souls.
No souls.
I wanna talk
We all-
about it.
in a good
we all
mood.
know how badly you got raped.
yeah. No, do you know how bad it was? Like, I was literally just, okay, poke, run away into the
The
building
guy's
while
like-
you be. They take cover. That was literally what I was doing. Like,
Dark
I was taking cover like a little
Souls.
scared little girl. Like, okay, poke, run away, poke.
Question of the week, guys, is
Yeah.
if you what favorite
thought it was favorite game.
console? Yeah, what's your favorite,
Favorite
game?
game. What's
No
the-
matter console, no matter what. What's your favorite game?
Ever.
Follow up if anyone's bored. Why the fuck do you like Dark/Demon Souls?
Those-
I don't get you. You guys are weird. But again, please let us know. Put them in your comments, email us, or hit us up on the Facebook page, and we'll talk about them in the next show. We'll be discussing the next stuff. Hopefully, we'll have some more
Dance.
stuff, news. I don't think anything's coming up with Pokemon.
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 And stuff.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Actually, what is it? Beyond Two Souls is coming out.
Beyond
Two
Two
Souls is next
Souls.
week?
Yes, actually is.
Yes.
Damn, I gotta reserve it then.
Yeah.
I told
And
you.
then
Disagaea.
and this again.
That's
And for Pete, Just Dance 2014.
Just Dance.
Just Dance 2014, and let's sing a
Capcom
dance. And then
Essentials.
And something called Atomic Ninja.
Ninjas.
Capcom Essentials. How ironic.
And the Capcom Essentials, yes. The alcohol store, which is made of, let's see, Super Street Fighter 4, Devil
Oh
May
my
Cry.
god, it's
Devil,
the same shit.
Devil May no, that's not what it's the, Devil May Cry 4, Resident Evil 6, Dead
What?
Rising 2, Mega Man 10.
Mega Man 10. Why?
Yeah.
Why Mega Man 10?
If no one knows the
Three
definition
console
of
games.
essential, look it up in the dictionary, and you'll see how that's not true.
That's not entirely true.
That's
Barely with Devil May Cry 4. It was an okay
Devil May
game.
Cry 4 was not. It was. Yeah, you're right. It is okay.
It was
Also,
okay after Devil May Cry because the
Resident
combat
Evil
was actually really
6
good.
Was okay, but not what you wanted.
It did, no.
You wanted what the Evil Within, not Resident Evil.
What?
The Evil Within, the new.
No. What does that do with
You
Devil May
wanted
Cry?
that.
You wanted that,
You
yeah.
got Boulders too.
Oh, I got you. I
You
got
have
you.
boulders.
You got boulders
You
too.
do have boulders, yeah. He definitely do.
Dinosaurs.
Rawr.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll talk about those. I'm sorry next
Yeah.
week and bring up some other stuff. But please answer your favorite games. Let us know. We'll discuss that. And again, for Daniel and Kevin.
Kevin.
And Ayo.
Niall,
Io Daji.
Mayo.
Mayo.
Yeah, I'll just call you that.
Why are you calling me Mayo?
Because
You call me Mayo if I was president, because president would be mayor, and then mayor would be Mayo, and then I.
It's like that joke in Grand Theft Auto with Lester. What's up, Mo?
Whatever. Alright, that's one
yeah.
hell of an outro.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody, we will see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.